Harry and Meghan got political. Did that violate the terms of Megxit?
That is a royal fact. As part of the Megxit deal that Harry and Meghan arranged, they told Buckingham Palace and the Queen that they would continue to adhere to Her Majesty's kind of regulations and rules, and that includes remaining apolitical. Members of the royal family cannot and should not express any particular affiliation to one political party or one political ideology. When Harry and Meghan took part in that video, it was very clear to a lot of people that they were leaning a certain way. Now, they didn't come out and say that they were supporting one candidate over another, and sources close to the couple have said that they weren't trying to influence people to vote one way or another. However, to a lot of viewers, it did come across as them supporting Joe Biden and going against Trump. And obviously, it doesn't help that Meghan has previously voiced her distaste when it comes to Trump's presidency. Shortly after he was elected, before she and Harry tied the knot, she described him as misogynistic and divisive. So it doesn't take a genius to work out which way she will vote. And obviously, her expressing that opinion politically and Harry joining in with that does go against all of the rules and regulations that they worked out while they were kind of going through Megxit negotiations.
Is she running for president?
This is royal fiction. Now, Meghan is obviously incredibly invested in politics. Since she's moved back to the US, she's made it clear that she plans to get more and more involved. She's spoken out about the importance of voting on a number of occasions. However, sources close to her insist that she doesn't have plans to run for president. Obviously, you never know how plans might change in the future, but right now, Meghan's people are insisting that that hasn't been her plan, that that isn't her plan. There was a lot of speculation around it because she did maintain her American citizenship the entire time that she was living in the UK, even after she married Harry. So a lot of people thought that maybe she had done that in order to be viable for a presidential run sometime in the future. But people closest to her insisting that is not the case. But she will continue to get involved in politics, to voice her political opinions, and to encourage other people to get out there and kind of vote for whoever it is that they want to in the next election.
Prince Harry had a virtual birthday, but apparently William and Kate skipped out. Fact or fiction? Royal fact or fiction?
This is royal fact. Prince Harry did have a birthday Zoom call with Prince Charles and the Queen. It was organized by Charles. And Kate and William did choose not to join. Now, their official Instagram account, Kensington Royal, posted a very touching birthday tribute to Harry. However, they didn't take part in that phone conversation. Now, I think we all know how difficult and awkward Zoom conversations can be at times, particularly when you have a few more cooks than should be in the kitchen. So I think for William and Kate, it was important that Harry get that time with his father and with his grandmother. And William and Kate know that they can catch up with him at another time. So I don't think people should read too much into this as far as that rift between William and Harry is concerned. I think it was simply William and Kate kind of taking a step back so that Harry could really have that important opportunity to bond with his elder relatives.
So Meghan and Harry have the Netflix deal and is rumored to be $100 million. Is that royal fact or fiction?
This is a royal unknown, I will say. Now, it has been rumored that their Netflix deal is worth a whopping $100 million. However, it has not been verified. These continue to simply be rumors. Netflix execs are staying very tight-lipped when it comes to the financial details of Meghan and Harry's deal with the streaming site. However, experts who are well-versed in this kind of deal have suggested that that's how much the couple could have got. Now, Netflix has always kept tight-lipped on deals like this. For example, we don't know exactly how much the Obamas made when they did a deal with the streaming site. But once again, it was kind of thought that the first couple could be worth about that same amount. And Meghan and Harry have proven time and time again that they're able to draw in just as much interest and viewership as the Obamas are. So it wouldn't surprise those experts if they were able to rake in that much money. Whether or not they did do that much of a deal remains to be seen. However, the head of Netflix did confirm that the couple had been shopping around their production package to all of the different major streaming sites. So chances are they did manage to get a pretty sweet financial deal when it all came down to brass tacks.
Netflix reality show, fact or fiction?
This is royal fiction. I'm sorry to say to all of those of you, including myself, who would have loved a nosy around Meghan, Harry, and baby Archie's life. A spokesperson for the couple denied the reports that they were planning to do a Netflix show kind of involving their own personal lives. Someone said the Duke and Duchess are not taking part in a reality show. However, that doesn't mean that they won't be very heavily involved in the programming that they're planning to do. That includes everything from children's shows to documentaries to feature films. So I do think that we'll get to see a lot of their ideas and their kind of ideology that they've formed since moving back to the US. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like right now we're going to be able to get that kind of intimate look into their lives that a lot of royal fans may have been hoping for.
Buckingham on a budget because of the pandemic. True, royal fact or fiction?
So this is a royal fact. Buckingham Palace relies heavily on money that it gets from tourism. The royal family generates about $2 million worth of tourist income every single year. Obviously, because of the pandemic, that has now changed. So Buckingham Palace is having to tighten their purse strings a little bit. And that includes putting on hold plans to kind of renovate Buckingham Palace, which had been in the works. I don't doubt that when the pandemic starts to kind of ease up a little bit and travel restrictions are lifted, Buckingham Palace will go right back to making just as much money. But for now, they are having to put a hold on a number of projects that they had in the works and kind of focus on being a bit more budget conscious than they were before.